continue to spend about 23 and a half hours a day inside, as do you, I suppose. Well, as I said, I was doing 24 hours a day inside and going to Shoppers Drug Mart 3 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And then Richard, who works there, was giving everybody a hard time about, coming in way too damn often, and we're supposed to have a lockdown and blah, blah, blah. So now I just get rolling to take me up to the Frederick Mall and buy groceries, which I did today. And I buy a whole week's worth of groceries. I just finished listening to this month's conversation with Matt, and your answer to my question has immediately sparked another question for me for June's edition. Should we all still be around then, inshallah? Well, so far so good. To wit, you answered my question about Rick with an elaborate response, the gist of which was that one line in Jacques' story, "Where's that nice stationery your mother gave us?" spoke volumes about Rick's relationship and Jacques' relationship with his mother. So what other examples of seemingly throwaway lines in Cerebus also spoke volumes about relationships or events that went essentially untold in the text of the book? See, the problem is it doesn't work that way. The only reason that worked this time was because I had just finished proofreading Jacques' story. However many times I've proofread Jacques' story, about half as many times as Sean Robinson did, and I think maybe a tenth as many times as Eddie Conant did, because I can't read my work any more than 500 pages of me any more often than 3 times without my brain turning to cream cheese.
I know exactly how you feel.
What's that?
I know exactly how you feel. I was reading High Society to read High Society. Then I was rereading High Society looking for specific things. Then I was reading High Society as I posted 6 pages at a time of High Society. And then I got all done. I'm just about done with the phone book, and Sean sent the proof going, "Can you guys take a look at this real quick?" So I really quickly reread High Society on the computer with my print copy in front of me going, okay, is this in both versions? And then I got all done, and today I got an email from Dagon going, "Hey, do you got any good service pull quotes from High Society?" And I'm like, back on the computer, scrolling through, going, "Yeah, that's funny, write it down. Yeah, that's funny, write it down. Yeah, that's funny." It's like, I don't want to read High Society anymore.
No, this is going way beyond the call of duty at this point. I wouldn't do that, which is why Dagon's asking you. He'll try to ask me, and it's like, no, I got other fish to fry now. That's Matt Dow or Eddie Conant or Sean Robinson or Margaret List that you'll be wanting to talk to about that one. So yeah, getting back to the question, each time when I was proofreading Jacques' story and I came to that line, it was like, that's really nice that that's in there. I know that I put that in there intentionally to be like the tip of that iceberg. So consequently, when Jeff asked this question that was centered on the relationship between Rick and his mother, and it's like, if I hadn't been proofreading Jacques' story, I would never have remembered. But because I had read it 3 times, and each time it was one of those, yeah, that's nice. I'm glad that that's in there. I'm glad that I took the trouble to go, this will be really good. Maybe someday I can tell somebody this story. But failing that, it's like, he's going on, I'm guessing maybe a line or two from Graham McMuffin or from Bear, and certainly from George Wythoff. But can you name specific instances? Sorry if this is too much to ask. No need to apologize, but yes, it's too much a comic art metaphysics thing, that you ask that question at the specific time that you did. Hell, Grandpa's memory isn't what it used to be, so if you would ask the question 4 months later, 5 months later, I might not even have remembered that reference from the book. But you asked it when you did, and it was like, oh, I know the answer to that one. I know exactly what I'm going to say to that one. So, yeah, it sort of ties in with yes, this is an I, capital I, underlined. I want to know more about the Cerebus Debris Field. When I read that Cerberus was going to chuck it all and sail the New World, my jaw hit the floor. The 3 other things I know that are in the debris field is Harpo playing the harp in number 300. I read that one and I went, oh, that's right, I remember that. But if you had asked me, as Jeff just did, do you remember any other things like that? It would have been, I'm sure there are some of them, and if I happen to be reading one of the books 3 times, I could maybe cite a few of them for you. Old Cerebus dreaming, he's sailing down the river Styx and seeing Cerberus. I don't remember that one at all. Where did I say that one?
The annotations for the last day.
Was it?
Yep, you'd said that you had a long time. For a long time, like you implied it was years. You'd been planning on Cerebus is dreaming, and he's in a boat on the river Styx, and he goes past a 3-headed dog, and that was going to be your subtle, see, this is the real one. But you knew that all of your liberal readers would think, oh, the ending's all just a dream then.
Right. I mean, there's a lot of problems with that one. Also bringing in Greek mythology. At that later date, where it would be, wait a minute, I thought this was supposed to be pointing in the direction of monotheism. So, are you saying that Cerberus really exists? It's like, no, that's not what I was doing. That wasn't my intention. So, although it's something that definitely appeals to the artist in me. And I think, Gerhard would have done a bang-up job of his side of doing the river Styx, and we could have taken turns on different parts of the 3-headed dog. No, you can't undermine everything that you already did for the sake of one good visual. You can do that if you're doing an artist book.